Hey you guys, it's National Lipstick Day, so hopefully you have your best color, your favorite color, your absolutely most favorite lipstick on right now. I hope your day has been fabulous. My name is Darla Rodriguez and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do that and hit that bell to be notified. What we're going to discuss today are two products that I feel people are comparing, and I wanted to kind of go over, yes, what the comparisons are, but what the differences are as well, and do a wear test. What we're talking about is It's CC Cream, which is, shoot, it's like a cult favorite right now. Like, it is big. Their #1 selling product in the brand. It's got a great reputation going and it works for a lot of people. What has recently come out is called Dream Urban Cover by Maybelline. And at first glance, they look very, very similar. Packaging, just the front cover, everything. I want to talk about the similarities and can then compare what would be more beneficial, which one would be more beneficial for someone than the other, okay? I have worn IT Cosmetics. I have not worn the Maybelline Urban Cover, okay? And I'm going to place this one on this side of my face, and I'm gonna place the IT Cosmetic on this side of my face, and we're gonna do a wear test. And that's part of why I'm doing it, and another reason is we're gonna discuss what they're all about. Right off the bat, this is a CC cream. This is not. They don't claim to be. It is not what it's about. The CC cream from IT Cosmetics is a color correction cream, and the Urban Cover is enriched with antioxidants to help protect against pollution. So right there, they're a little different, okay? I feel like when people look at these, they think they do the same thing. Different people have asked me, oh my gosh, did you see the new one by Maybelline? It's just like CC cream. Well, we just need to dig a little deeper to see that, okay? They both have SPF 50, which is phenomenal. The difference there is this is a chemical SPF 50, this is a physical SPF 50. That goes right in line with the color correction. When you have dark spots, age spots, things like that, it is more beneficial for you to use a physical sunscreen because it is going to actually put that barrier on the skin and give you sun protection. A chemical sunscreen, and I talked about this in a previous video, it is also SPF. It does protect against UVA and UVB rays, but it sinks into the skin. So there is not that barrier that is that physical on there, okay? And a physical would be better for someone with dark spots. So there are similarities and differences right there. They are both considered full coverage. I haven't tried this one from Maybelline yet, so we're gonna do that and we'll discuss that part of it a little later in the video. They both have a limited amount of their color range. The IT Cosmetics has 12 shades and the Maybelline has 16 shades. With them being full coverage, that may be a problem, yet I know with the IT you can sheer it out and it has color correction, so it works. I'm hoping with this Maybelline it does as well. The IT Cosmetics size is a 1.08 ounce and the Maybelline is a 1 ounce. The CC cream, it has anti-aging ingredients. Maybelline does not say it has anti-aging ingredients, but anything with antioxidants is good for the skin. Anything with SPF is good for the skin. So, I mean, it's still gonna give you some protection, which is good. What it will come down to is what are your main concerns when it comes to foundation, coverage, things like that. The difference in price. IT Cosmetics is $39. The Maybelline is $12.99. That might be a deciding factor as well. So what I'm gonna do is quickly apply it. We'll see the coverage, and then I am gonna do a wear test today, and we're gonna come back about, give it like 8 hours. I never, CC creams and, well, this says it's a foundation. So they don't either one claim to say it's an all-day wear, and I don't expect it to. Something with an SPF 50 usually isn't crazy matte. I believe these are both a soft matte finish, and so, 6 to 8 hours is a good wear test for them. The application is very similar for each of them. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge, and each of them say to start in the middle of the face, in the cheek area here, and blend out. So that is what I'm gonna do. So here is, when you open up the tube, this is the applicator. I'm just gonna place a little bit on my finger here and just dot. I'm guessing on this color, by the way. I hope it works out. That is one of the hard things when you're buying a drugstore brand is that you can't try it on. So you just gotta kind of look and guess. I'm gonna just do half of my face. The one that I'm doing currently right this minute is the Maybelline. I'm gonna use Sigma's Edge Kabuki brush. It's really nice and it can give a very natural coverage. So first impression is it blends on nicely, that's for sure. And I like the color. So just a very light, natural, I'm not going for some crazy, they say full coverage, but most of the time, it's the application that gives you like the super full coverage. So there it is. I think it's more of a medium coverage and it's a very soft, natural finish. It looks really, I like it. So that is the Maybelline. And then I'm gonna go on this side. It feels very light. I like that. That was a similarity. I feel, just from reading the description, I felt like it was going to be similar to the IT in that respect. Now I'm going to do the IT Cosmetics on my left side. I'm just gonna dot a few dots here. I think that's enough. And blend this one in. So initially, I'm liking the color of the Maybelline, like right off the bat, yet I know, because this is a CC cream, that as it sits on the skin, it actually looks better. The technology that IT Cosmetics has is kind of brilliant, way over my head, to be honest, like it's way over my head, but it works. I think the camera would show more, but I feel like I get a little bit more coverage on the Maybelline side. I'm gonna do a little more, just a little more of the IT Cosmetics. So how are you guys handling the heat? Because like right now, it's hot. That's a good test for foundation though, right? Whew, it's like toasty. This brush is really nice because the tip part of it is very soft, really, the bottom part, it goes dense and then it's like softer when it gets to the end. So it gives you you can just kind of stroke the brush rather than stippling. And it gets right into the areas and feathers that foundation right in nicely. Here it is. I don't have concealer, lipstick, or bronzer on or anything, but that is the Maybelline side. This is the IT Cosmetics side. Initial application, they've both been on, 1 to 5 minutes. And we are going to see how long they last. I'm gonna finish my makeup off camera real quick. I'll be right back. So my makeup's done. Here's my look. I'm gonna get going for the rest of the day. My right side, your left side, would be the Maybelline Urban Cover. The left side is IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Hey you guys, so we're back, and here is the before, 1 to 5 minutes of having the product on. And now 8 hours later, let's dissect. I'm gonna look in the mirror. I haven't touched my face and it's been warm. We went out and about, so I retouched my lips, but that is the only thing I've touched on my face. Right off the bat, so right now we're just looking at the visual part of it. We're not talking about whether the product is for me or you know, the positives and negatives of each product. I'm not gonna go there right now. I just wanna talk physically, like what we're seeing. And I love, on the Maybelline side, what I love is the finish, and I actually love the color a little more. And I didn't even try it on. This color's warm nude. It's the 128. And I'm really happy with it. Now what I'm not happy with is this major line going down right here. Like, it creased big time right there. That's not necessarily the foundation's fault. I mean, hello, I have some experience in my face, let's say, okay? So that it creased there, I mean, I have those lines. It doesn't say that it's a creaseless foundation. It doesn't even say it's a matte foundation. So, you know, do I like that? No, but I can't say it's the foundation's fault. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. The other areas though, like, I love it. It stayed on nicely. It hasn't left anywhere. I mean, I'm shiny in here, which is typical. I have a little bit of a shiny T-zone, but the foundation has stayed on. It's even stayed around my nose. So I love the wear so far, 8 hours later. Not digging that crease. We'll have to work on that. It's a little bit more creased on this side than it is on this side, which makes sense, which again, we're gonna get into later because I'm only looking at it just visual, okay? On the IT Cosmetics side, a little less coverage, a little more of my skin like shows through. This side doesn't look as much of a foundation coverage as this side, which this actually is a foundation and this is a CC cream, so that makes sense as well. It didn't crease half as bad on my IT Cosmetics side as it did the Maybelline side. I think I could go with a warmer color here. This one is a little warmer and I like it. Now that's the visuals. When we get into the science, okay, why, in my opinion, it's not creasing on my IT Cosmetics side in my laugh line as much as it is on the Maybelline side is simply because this is an anti-aging product. So, you know, I am in this stage of life where I enjoy using anti-aging products because they sit nicer on my skin. They're made with ingredients that are made to, you know, to blur those lines, to not crease into your laugh lines and your, you know, experience, I like to say. So, you know, that it didn't crease over here, I'm not surprised because that's what this is all about. This has never said that, so I can't really fault it for you guys that are comparing these two. The only thing that it would be like apples to apples is I feel like how it is very light on the skin and maybe the finish of the product, and that they both have SPF 50. Yet this is a chemical and this is a mineral sunscreen. Other than that, you really can't compare them, and it will go down to what you're wanting out of a product. You know, the difference, $12.99, $39. I typically don't have a problem with dark spots or age spots yet. So I'm loving this one because it gave such a beautiful finish and it stayed on really nicely. So that part of CC cream really doesn't attract me. But the anti-aging of the CC cream attracts me, hence no settling in that line where this one did. So, you know, I want to give this a fair review because I'm impressed with this. I was kind of going in thinking it was going to be a slam dunk for IT Cosmetics, but honestly, this is a really great product. You know, I will keep it. And then of course, CC Cream, again, it's a staple for IT Cosmetics. It's their best-selling product. I have nothing negative to say about this. I just want to let you guys know that these are not the same product. Just because the packaging's the same and they're both an SPF 50 does not mean that they do the same thing. I hope that's been a little clear, and if you guys were on the fence, because I know a lot of people when this came out, I think it's been out, I don't know, a month maybe, they were like, I've even heard YouTubers go, oh my gosh, that's a dupe for CC Cream. I mean, yes, visually it may be a dupe, but performance-wise, they are different. So that's kind of a wrap on that. If you have any questions or if you want me to research a little deeper, it was kind of fun because I honestly thought, you know, looking at the package, I did think this was like CC Cream, but really they're different. They're not really the same, not really the same at all. So I would love to answer any questions that you have, or if you have any comments, feel free to put them below. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be awesome. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.